And good evening from Harmon Field. Tonight, the freshman white team takes on the freshman purple team. And Blair Cartwright, Derek Oxford with you on the call of this one. Some freshman football tonight on a beautiful Thursday night in the Ozarks. And these two teams, of course, know each other well. They go to school together, but tonight they are rivals.
Yep, it's always good to play your crosstown rival, and even now it's your intertown rival, so should be a good game. Hopefully it'll be more competitive than the 8th grade game where we saw 87 points scored. So
don't see that every day.
No, you don't. So it'll be interesting to see if we see a little more defense in this one.
Yeah, and looking too at the two benches, not quite the depth.
No, not at all.
The teams we saw a little surprised, but purple coming in off a 41-22 loss to Kimmons, whereas the white team defeated Siloam by a score of 35-21. White will receive the ball first, and they will move right to left as you look at it on your mobile device. Late night Thursday night. Wilkinson field deep for the white team. Tanner Anderson set to kick it away from the 40. Not quite sure what we're waiting on.
I think we had to wait for the clock to reset. So
Anderson boots it high and short, taken at the 30-yard line, and immediately swung out of bounds. And that's where White will take over, 1st and 10.
Thought he was going to call fair catch. I guess he decided he would attempt.
After getting slung like that, he might.
I think next time he'll call the fair catch.
Yes. Jacob Bivens at the quarterback spot for White, out of the gun. He's got trips, or no, doubles on the left side. Pistol formation. Hands it off up the middle and a gain of just about 5. Taylor with the carry.
Interested to see what kind of offenses we're going to see. I don't know if they run the same thing that the varsity runs. I assume they do. A lot of speed motion and RPOs.
Taylor again on the right side, and he's immediately met a couple times at the line of scrimmage, moved backwards, but I think forward progress probably give it, well, looks like it'd be a loss of 1. No, they'll give him a gain of 1. I didn't think he got past the 35, but they're going to say he got to the 36. We hear RPO, that's a new hot term. What, for those who don't know, what is that?
It's a run-pass option. It's really kind of a staple of your modern-day offenses now, where the quarterback is really supposed to read the defense and then make the
pass right there to Nagel, and that'll pick up the 1st down. Perfect example right there. Could have tucked it and run, or pass it off.
He decided to find the guy out in the flat and gets a decent gain, gets the 1st.
It seems everybody is running that now. Is there? I mean, I know it's the hot thing, but do you think that's a lasting thing, or is this just kind of a trend?
Well, I think it's gonna be more of a. It helps, especially if you have an athletic quarterback. It makes the most sense to run, simply because he can it's just the dual threat of it. I mean, he can run, he can pass, he can, you know, if you have a really cerebral quarterback, they can read the defense, and you know, it just opens up so many more opportunities than just simply running the I formation and hand the ball off to a back.
But you got to have the right quarterback to run it.
Exactly.
Lindsey with the carry there. This time it's going to be up the gut and across the first down. Relaford with the carry.
He did a great job there of finding the seam. Could have handed it off, kept it himself.
First down, White Dog.
Glare in the box is really killing me.
Yeah, it is, man.
I'll go turn that off here in a minute.
Don't want to make it harder on ourselves.
No.
There we go.
Everybody runs out of the gun.
There we go.
Relaford again. Boy, he's just a load to bring down and manages to bowl his way to the 32-yard line. Just short of the first.
You can tell this White coaching staff is big fans of the run. They had the one pass, but you can tell their bread and butter is moving the chains on the ground. So could also lead to a faster game.
Yes. Yeah, especially after that 8th grade game that seemed to last forever. Mills around the left side, and almost got a flag as he was well out of bounds.
Yeah, I think he should have been flagged, but the ref, I guess, let it slide.
Yeah, they're in a hurry to go home, I guess. It's been a late night for them already. 4:35 to go, quarter number 1. It'll be a first down and 10 for the White team at the purple 23-yard line. Nothing extravagant, nothing real fancy. They just come at you in a variety of ways. Relaford up the middle across the 20, and he just keeps moving the pile. Just when you think they've got him bottled up, the pile surges forward.
Yeah, one thing I noticed is that they're using a lot of different ball carriers. They're not just sticking with one guy, which, you know, it's only going to help. It's going to keep guys fresher. You know, if you can run the ball consistently, keep the other team off the field, I think that's pretty much their game plan, is to control the clock.
Well, it speaks to the depth you have, too.
Oh, yeah.
Just trotting out running backs left and right. And give credit to the offensive line. They're getting a great surge up front. To the air. He's got him open in the corner. He got it for the touchdown. Nice catch. Link Lindsey hauled it in. And White's on the board, 6-0.
Yep, his namesake's on the scoreboard, and he finds the end zone, so.
Appropriate. Nicely thrown ball.
I think I saw his, I don't know if it's his older brother or his cousin, Jack, former quarterback of Springdale, saw him down on the sidelines earlier.
Yeah, he's walking on at Arkansas.
He is, yep. Walk on for the Razorbacks.
A little movement on the line, probably a good thing for the White team, as that kick was not good. Offside on purple. It looks like the power package is coming in. They're going to go for 2. Going to move it closer like that. Why not?
It's always interesting to see what teams do 2-point plays.
And it'll be a keeper.
Oh, yeah.
And Relaford takes it out of the Wildcat and just busts it over the left side. So the 2-pointer's good, and White is on top, 8-0. We'll take a timeout and return to Harmon Field after this.
We take great pride in serving our Arkansas neighbors, which is why we've provided a commitment to our communities where we live and work for over 85 years. Chambers Bank is a proud sponsor of the Fayetteville High School football team and would like to say, Go Bulldogs! Built on tradition, sustained by excellence. Chambers Bank, the natural choice for the natural state. Member FDIC.
State Farm agent Larry Biddle is here to help you protect all the moving parts of your life with auto, home, life, and financial services. Larry Biddle and his team make it simple to bring together what matters to you.
So the white team is struck first. Start at their own 34-yard line. Bevins hit Lindsey down the left sideline in the corner of the end zone. 22 yards out to the score. They went for 2 and they got it. A little rolling on the ground. Anderson's going to pick it up. And now he heads to the middle of the field. And if he can get around the corner, he might be gone. 30, 40, one man to beat. Plowed him over at the 45 and made it across midfield and ran out of gas.
That was
stumbling at the 48.
That was an interesting return. He looked like he was like playing keep away with his other player. Then managed to pick up the football and just sprint to the other side of the field.
If he can elude that guy instead of trying to run him over, he's probably gone.
Yeah, for sure. I think I don't think that was the designed return play. He may get an earful from the coaching staff over there.
So purple takes over for the first time tonight.
Good field position, midfield.
Mac Hudson, the quarterback. Operate now the pistol. Takes it, throws across the middle. He's got him at the 45, and he's still on his feet across the 35 and to the 30-yard line.
This offense looks more like the one that Fables ran the last 3 years with Taylor Powell.
Yeah.
More pass-oriented.
Rodriguez, the one on the catch there. 21. I was thinking it was 31. I couldn't. Numbers on these jerseys sometimes are a little hard to read. Handoff up the middle. That's Mr. Anderson, and he is hog-tied at the 28. Second and 8 now for purple.
This is actually my first time in the new Fayetteville press box. The one I grew up with was not as nice,
here, yeah.
Not near the amenities.
No. Anderson to the right. They give it to him up the middle, and he is just past the 25. Might have gotten to the 24, and that'll bring up a interesting third down call here with about 3rd and 3.
This team runs a lot more tempo than White does. You can tell they seem to be pretty cohesive in their blocking and their execution.
Give to Anderson up the gut. Look out, he's got some room. He's got one man to beat, and he does. Touchdown, Tanner Anderson.
Nice run and elusive. You can tell that kid has got speed to burn. Missed tackles, gets in the end zone. No, I'm sure they'll go for 2, tie it up.
Yeah, you would think. And it appears by all accounts they will. Anderson lines up to the left of Hudson. He'll get the carry up the middle. Now to his left. Can he get to the corner?
Did not.
Nope. Just short. Just short of the pylon. So Luke Lindsey forces him out. And that makes it 8-6. Purple with the lead, or white with the lead. Will return after this timeout.
Home. It's more than a place. It's a state of mind. It's a feeling of comfort, security, family. It's a word that can take you back to your childhood bedroom, your backyard playground. If you are fortunate enough to own a new home for less than you can rent, in a great neighborhood, with warranty for your peace of mind, you are coming home to Roush Coleman.
So both teams have had one possession. Both teams have scored, but the difference being the two-point conversion completed by White. Purple not able to do so. So White on top, 8-6 as they'll get the ball back. 1:51 to go in quarter number one.
You don't even have to say anything when you have this kind of music before the kickoff.
No, great atmosphere. A little Thursday night football under the lights. Just take it in and enjoy. And taken by the up man, but he's going to have to fall on it. It's still loose, and he did manage to get on it at the 39-yard line, but that was living dangerously.
Yes, he was.
It
was almost like he thought he didn't have to fall on it. So it's a live ball, man.
Yeah, we saw that in the earlier game, too. He was bouncing around. That was kind of a dangerous play, but still pretty good field position for the white team as they take over for their second drive of the evening. In fact, their last drive started at their own 34-yard line, and that resulted in a scoring opportunity. Let's see if that holds true here again. Handed off up the middle. Delay. Mills is going to be met at the line and pushed backwards. I don't think there was any forward progress on that one.
He was met by a host of purple.
So 2nd and 10 coming up. This first half just flying right by.
Then you say that, and the second quarter takes.
It'll take
the
forever.
Second quarter will take an hour and a half.
I should not have said anything. Oh my goodness, he's got some room around the left side. Ray, out of bounds, lost the ball and then got hit again, and they. No, that was Mills. Okay.
Yeah, he likes to bounce it outside and takes advantage of that speed.
Picks up the first down. Thought they might get a flag for a late hit, but they did not throw one.
I guess that ref doesn't believe in late hits.
I guess not.
Second time there's been one.
And now we got a little confusion. Chain guys. Well, they end up saying he went out at the 44. You know, I would imagine Coach Hill's kind of wanting an explanation of that because it sure did look like he got past the 45. Well, a little discussion on the far side. Well, if they mark it where it is at the 44, it looks like that should be a first down because the marker looks like it's just on the other side, the opposite side of the 43.
Yeah, but then
everybody's going to take a look at it.
Yeah, the guy on the other end's over at the 39.
Yeah.
So
we're going to look at it from every different angle to see how it plays out. Coach Hill kind of wandering around, wanting an explanation. Now we're going to talk about it some more. Well, I guess the ball did come loose, and that's why they spotted it where they did. But it looked like he'd gotten out of bounds before the ball came loose from our vantage point, but then they've got a much better vantage point than we do. So they'll spot it just, yeah, it is a first down. Okay. know if that was just the spot or maybe some successful lobbying by the White coaching staff, but a first down nonetheless. Under a minute to go in quarter number one. Purple looking like they're going to bring some pressure. They give it to Mills again. There's a lot of room in the middle, and look out. He is going to go to the house. Touchdown, White.
Touchdown, White.
Yep, got some speed, and everybody made their blocks, and he was wide open in the middle of the field. Going to score every time on that.
56-yard touchdown. And they'll go for the PAT. Needy on to do the kicking. Boy, they just collapsed in around the ends, and there was nobody home in the middle, and Mills was gone. One cut, boom. The kick is up, and
pushed it left.
No good.
No good.
So 14-6 our score with 36 seconds left in quarter number one. Mark Mills goes up the gut, 56 yards for the score. The PAT was no good, and so White on top. 14-6, both drives started at their own 43-yard line. And now we will see if Purple can answer. But we're going to need a football first.
Now for the White Dogs, number 5, Thomas Needy.
Needy will kick it off.
Anderson and Conley Hudson are deep.
Hudson and Anderson deep at their own 15 to return this for Purple. See if they squib it or boot it deep.
Another
squibber
squib
on the ground. Anderson having a hard time picking it
Again.
up. Does at the 15. Up the middle. Got a couple blocks. Can he get around the end? And he is hog-tied at the 30-yard line.
Anderson on the return.
Boy, if he can just get one block to spring him in the corner, he'll be gone.
He likes to play with it a little bit in the back and then take it over to the left. I guess
Man,
that's what he likes to do.
If he can just pick it up with a full head of steam, holy cow, look out.
I mean, it is tough to handle a squib, but he's
We've
got
seen
speed
that
like
more and more.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, a lot of special teams units they're not good at coverage, and so it gives you more time to get all your players down there.
To the air, he's got a man, and look out. Dashing through, and he's got some room to go, but he's brought down at the 38-yard line.
Run down by Kamari Relaford. First down, Purple Dog.
I'm not quite sure who that was.
It's number 9, but he's not
on
the roster. Nope.
All right, that's the end of quarter number one. White on top, 14-6. Back to Harmon Playfield after this timeout.
The Odom Law Firm is proud to continue its support of Fayetteville High School because this community is important to us. Our ties to Fayetteville run deep. For 45 years, we provided high-end legal services to the people of Fayetteville. But more than that, like many of you, our children have graduated from Fayetteville High School, are enrolled there now or will be soon enough. Just another reason why Fayetteville's law firm will always be the Odom Law Firm. Come visit us at our new Uptown location for all your legal needs, and go Purple Dogs.
All right, ready for quarter number 2. 8 minutes to go until halftime. 14-6. White on top, Purple with possession of the football at the White.
Pretty competitive first quarter. I was impressed with the speed of the backs on both teams. I think that a lot of game breakers, a lot of young talent that's going to have a chance to really blossom at the varsity level.
Oh man, yeah. So Coach Dawson's got to enjoy what he's seeing. Anderson manages to get to the 35, but can't get any further than that. Took a couple of White defenders to bring him down. Kind of interesting to see the receivers go out and the rest of the guys stay in the huddle. They check their wristbands for the play call. Here we go again. Anderson had it. Oh, they've got him on the sideline, up and battled for it. Did he catch it?
Yes, he did.
He did at the 10-yard line.
He had to come back to the ball, but nicely done.
Jackson Woods hauls it in for Mr. Hudson, and that's a first down and goal coming up for Purple. Boy, had him streaking down the sideline. Pass kind of hung up in the air a little bit. Woods had to come back and battle for it, but made the nice catch. I don't think anybody saw that one coming.
Yeah, they kind of just snuck that one in there.
Hudson fakes it to Anderson across the middle. Got a man, couldn't quite hold on.
Hudson's pass intended for Jackson Woods.
They tried to go to Woods again across the middle, but he just could not hold on to it.
It's kind of like, to me, it's kind of like watching Powell and Barrett Bannister.
Yeah.
Part 2.
Oh, man.
They look a little smaller than those guys, but
yeah. Well, they got a few years to grow too.
Oh, yeah, I see similarities in the.
That was a lethal combination too for Fayetteville.
It was.
I got the feeling we'll probably hear from him again too in Columbia before it's all said and done. Anderson up the middle on a little delay across the 5, still battles, reaches for the end zone. Do they give it to him? Yes, they will. Tanner Anderson this time from 10 yards out.
Impressively reached the ball out, get it across the plane before getting his knee down.
And it's a 2-point game. And most likely Purple. Well, do you kick or you go for 2 here?
I'll go for 2 for sure.
Why not?
Yeah, I don't think either special teams unit is particularly sound in the extra point game.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
You see that a lot nowadays. A lot of teams just don't even kick extra points.
Yeah, don't even bother with it.
I mean, they just go for 2 every time. I don't know if it's just lack of faith in the kicking game, or just would rather score more points, and 2's better than 1.
Yeah.
So
little delayed draw up the middle, and he's in.
Charlie Hudson, 2-point conversion is good.
Charlie Hudson.
could also be an influence of Pulaski Academy, going for 2, onside kicking every time.
Never punting.
Teams aren't that crazy, but going for 2.
It's getting there.
Yeah.
So we are tied at 14 apiece. 7 minutes to go until halftime. Tanner Anderson scored both touchdowns for Purple. And for the White, Lindsay has caught a pass for a touchdown, and Mills has run for one. 56 yards out. A little bit of everything offensively so far.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a relatively high-scoring affair. 14 all with 7 minutes to go before half. I think could both get to 28.
Looking out for the Bulldogs, 13,
Jackson Woods will tee it up at the 40.
White ball, Bulldogs. Greg on field,
See if
and
they
that is
squib it. Yep, right up the middle, taken by the up man at the 32. He gets around the corner, look out, might have been a face mask there. No flags, and the pile just kind of goes back and forth, and they'll give him forward progress. It looks like they're going to give him the 50.
Cameron Taylor on the return.
Taylor was the one with the return.
And that's how you want to return the squib kick.
Yeah,
Catch it with forward momentum and
just go.
yep.
Conley Hudson also in on the shot. White Dogs take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So they'll start it at the 50. Wildcat action. And up the gut, and look out, he's got a big hole. There he goes. Relaford took it and went around the right side, and he's gone.
Speed to burn. And both these teams have it in abundance.
Man, he hit that corner, and Purple wasn't sure what to do. And he got through, and he was gone. So he's the 3rd white player to score a touchdown this evening. Here comes the all-important PAT. It's up, and it is good. So 21-14.
Andrew got hold. Thomas 80. Kick is good.
And the white team's back in top by 7, and we'll be back after this.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Daddy! Come!
Okay, all right.
Okay. All right.
Did you do this?
Wow. We got you.
Yeah.
We scared you.
That wasn't funny.
Back at Harmon Field, 6:32 to go until halftime. 21-14. White over purple.
That scoring drive lasts 16 seconds. Another squib.
Yeah, fielded by an up man at the 37. Oh, that's a horse collar or a face mask, or I guess just a tackle.
These officials aren't very flag happy, which is a good thing.
No. So that means that purple will take over at their own 37?
38.
38. Well, both possessions before have resulted in Anderson running touchdowns. We'll see what happens on possession number 3. So we're moving along at a good pace. Anderson to his left, and flags. They were going to throw.
I cursed us, guys. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It happens.
Said the refs aren't flag happy, and then a flag goes out.
Should have known. Should have known it was going to come out. was on the defense. I must admit I was looking down and see what was the.
I think it was offsides.
Okay. You don't see that often on first down. But
They jumped.
so that makes it 1st and 5. Drops back. Going across the middle. Overthrown, picked off at the 34-yard line.
And
then he fell down. Ouch. Yeah, that's not good.
The receiver wasn't ready for the ball. He wasn't even looking in the direction of his pass, Hudson's pass. And he gets the clear, easy interception, but then I couldn't tell what happened to him.
Hamstring, maybe?
Possibly. It looked like he was clutching his side as he was falling to the ground.
We've got him up.
He's still clutching at his right side.
Isaiah Wilkins. He's going to hobble off.
Maybe he's having trouble putting weight on that right leg.
Yeah.
Now he's doing something.
There he goes. That's good. So White will take over at their own 40-yard line. And their 4th possession of the evening. They've scored on all 3. The last 2 have been 50-plus. One play. Up the gut. Ball's on the ground. Purple might have come up with it. And I think they did. And they did.
So back-to-back turnovers.
Recovered by number 72, Wilkes Coos of the Purple Dog.
I think those are the team's first turnovers of the night.
He's got players on his roster I don't have on mine.
Sneaky.
It is. So they take over at their own 43, 72. He said Sneed, which the one that recovered it. So Purple with the ball down 7, 5:24 and rolling here, quarter number 2. Hudson out of the gun. Gives it to Anderson. He's got some room up the middle. Look out. Now to the corner. To the 20. One man to beat. Lowers a shoulder. He went down about the 1. The ball came out and went through the side of the end zone.
We're going to need an official review.
Yeah. We'll see what they call them. The officials, I don't know that they were really in position to see it. I mean, that play happened quick.
It did. Honestly, I would need a replay to know if he was down. And
the back judge is probably the only one who had a good look at it.
They're going to say he was down at the 2. Okay. I think he was down.
I think
the replay would show that he was down at the 2.
Yeah, I definitely believe he was down before the ball came out. So that brings up 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. Do you give it to him again? A little delayed handoff. Anderson trying to get through, and he does.
Just did a little tap dance.
Anderson is the workhorse so far for Purple. And now 21-20.
Looks like they're going for 2.
That's an interesting call.
It'll be interesting to see if Arkansas tries any extra points on Saturday in Arlington.
Oh, yeah, the whole kicking situation. Yeah, that's a mess. And they do go for 2, and of course it's going to go to Anderson. He's met at the 2, and he's not going to get in. So the 2-point conversion fails, and that allows White to maintain a 21-20 lead. .448 to go. What do you think will happen?
I think we're going to see a few more touchdowns before halftime. Doesn't look like either defense is having any sort of luck stopping the run.
True. Or stopping the pass either, really. Stopping anything. Hey, don't forget, coming up Wednesday night, we're going to talk Fayetteville Bulldog Athletics. Rainy Athletics and Woodland Athletics. It's the Fayetteville Purple Dog Showcase. 6:30 at JJ's Wednesday night. JJ's on Dixon. Be sure and join us. Or watch it right here on the Fayetteville Bulldog Athletic app.
And another big game tomorrow night in Benton County.
Yep.
So the Purple Dogs head up 49.
Now, I was talking with, we had Steve Jansky on during the first game, and I know there's a streak involved. Do you know what the streak is? Is it 13 in a row?
Fayetteville has not defeated Bentonville in the regular season since 2005. I was a junior at Fayetteville that year.
So that onside kick is recovered by Purple. Sneaky call there. And so Purple will take over at the White 45.
So yeah, just by my unofficial math, Bentonville's won 11 straight regular season meetings. But Fayetteville's gotten the upper hand in the playoffs, I believe, 5 times.
Oh, yeah. And it hadn't even been close in the playoff games, I don't think.
No. In state championship matchups, I think it's Fayetteville's winning. It might be 2-2 or Fayetteville's up 3-2, because they played in 3 straight games. Then there was a 1-year reprieve, and then they played in 2 in a row.
Yeah, that'll definitely be one to keep an eye on tomorrow. They go to the air, cross the middle, caught at the 40, still on his feet, and they can't ride him down. Finally do at the 32-yard line. Rodriguez again on the catch, and he went 7 yards with somebody on his back. That was impressive.
They're just finding. I mean, Hudson's just finding holes in the middle of the field. Just an easy read, and he's got a good little arm.
And they're starting to key on Anderson, so that's going to open it up for some other guys. Looking for Rice, and here comes a flag, and he was impeded in his efforts to get toward the ball. Well, now he's kind of acting like he might call it on Rice. Of course, both the defender and the offensive player are both acting like.
Yeah, the White coaching staff.
Oh, and it is on Rice.
Yeah, the White coaching staff was wanting a push off, and that's what they got.
Rice is just holding his hands out like, what did I do?
Don't know if he's in a relation to Jerry Rice, but I guess we could ask.
Small world, yeah.
We could ask him.
Well, that one's going to back Purple up. Pretty good.
If he was, he would wear number 80.
True. Wouldn't need gloves either, right? I don't think Jerry Rice wore gloves.
I don't think he did.
Didn't need to.
When you got Montana,
when you huge hands too.
Yeah, if you have Montana throwing you the ball, you probably don't need him.
No. So it brings up 1st and 25. And Anderson off a delay, and they're going to try to make something out of this. He's trying to get to the corner, and he's not going to get anywhere. They're going to end up losing a couple yards on that.
I mean, Anderson did the best he could with that. I mean, there was confusion on the handoff, then got delayed, and then he ended up just having to take off for the sideline.
So now it is 2nd and 26. Well, actually, say only lost 1 on that play. Kind of fascinating the receivers aren't in the huddle when they call the play, but they've got wristbands so they know what's coming. Rice trying to get loose, battle for it, caught it, nice catch, stepped out of bounds at the 25. It looked like Jerry on that one.
Hudson wanted him the whole way, and he just had to get open. And he did a great job of getting separation, catching the ball at its highest point.
Good concentration. Just going to be short, though, the first down. They've got, what, about a long three?
Yeah, a long three, I believe.
Let's see what they call here. 3:27 to go until halftime.
Scoreboard saying it's first down, which isn't.
That's not.
Which is fake news.
Yeah. Man in motion. They'll give it to him. Little jet sweep. He's going to have the first down. And some more. To the 5, knocked out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That's Rodriguez. That was a heck of a call there. First down and goal now for Purple. He was going to pick up the first down easily. It was just a question of how much more.
It looked like he was a threat to score, and luckily they got him out of bounds for their sake.
Great play call. They'll break the huddle with 13 on the play clock. Hudson. Anderson to his left. Right side of the field, throws to the end zone, looking for Rice, and can't come up with it.
Rice almost had to turn into a defender.
Wasn't quite where it needed to be. Second and goal. Rodriguez will line up on the left side wide along with Rice. They're on the right hash mark, so they've got a lot of room to the left. Anderson to the right of Hudson. They give it to Anderson. Now he goes to the right side, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown.
Just has to use his footwork.
Anderson, touchdown Bulldog.
It's his 4th touchdown of the evening.
Just another day at the office for him.
Yeah. 26-21, pending the 2-point attempt. And I assume that'll be a 2-point attempt. They haven't tried to kick a PAT yet. Why start now? Anderson's got it. Up the middle, and nope, not going. Well, now I guess a fumble.
Yes, he did.
And a lineman.
Yep, he fumbled it.
Picked it up and tried to take it in, but he didn't get it either.
Yeah. Anderson fumbled trying to try to find a way into the end zone, and then the lineman picked it up and tried to do something with it.
No good.
So 26-21. .312 to go until halftime. Revved up. 8:30. It's not even halftime yet.
When I hear this song, I can only think of Dwight Schrute in the office in his car.
Yeah. Now I'm going to think of that every time I hear it now, too. All right, here comes the kickoff with 3:12 to go. It's a 5-point game. And a squibber. Up man took it. Now he's got it at 30, and he's going to be stymied at the 35-yard line.
Cameron Taylor.
Mr. Taylor runs out of real estate.
I love that verb, stymie.
Rice and Charlie Hudson on the tackle.
Don't use it enough. So the 5th possession of the evening starts at their own 35-yard line for the white team. Three touchdowns and a fumble.
And 4 drives. So
4 drives.
Can't complain too much.
No. Relaford to the right of Bivens. And Mr. Relaford will get it. And what a nifty move. Cuts back right. And he's across the 40 and gets shoved out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And he almost broke that one. They'll give him the 42. He made something out of nothing there.
Yeah, nice little spin move when he got bottled up and uses his speed, still gets 8.
I'd say the Fayetteville running game is going to be in pretty good shape for the next few years.
It really is. And what's kind of ironic is that the running game on the varsity level is probably not what Coach Dawson wants it to be yet, but that could change tomorrow night.
Mr. Relaford up the middle, says hello, and across the 45-yard line. That'll be a first down as he gets to the 43. And he is just plowing through the purple defense.
Yeah, he ran over Tanner Anderson, who's a little shaken up. It's not going to be good for them on offense.
No. He's still trying to catch his breath. I think they may have to stop it.
Yeah, he's hobbling pretty bad.
He's hobbling very noticeably. Yeah, they're going to take a timeout. Yeah, Purple's going to call a timeout so Anderson can come off. We'll take it with them. 2:30 to go until halftime. 5-point ball game at Harmon Field.
The Odom Law Firm is proud to continue its support of Fayetteville High School because this community is important to us. Our ties to Fayetteville run deep. For 45 years, we provided high-end legal services to the people of Fayetteville. But more than that, like many of you, our children have graduated from Fayetteville High School, are enrolled there now, or will be soon enough. Just another reason why Fayetteville's law firm will always be the Odom Law Firm. Come visit us at our new Uptown location for all your legal needs, and go Purple Dogs.
Savings this big come with their own theme music. State Farm agent Larry Biddle in Fayetteville, Arkansas can help you get all the discounts you deserve with a free discount.
Well, Mr. Exon Relaford up the middle across the 45-yard line. And that'll be a pickup of about maybe 5.
Don't think we'll see much of Anderson on defense the rest of the way.
No, they did get him off. Trainers attending to him. He may get this time to rest and halftime, so we'll have to wait and see what happens there. Relaford out of the Wildcat, and now it takes off left, and he's got one man to beat. He crossed the 20 to the 16-yard line. Man, Mr. Relaford is putting on a show tonight. He's looking like Darren McFadden in the Wildcat.
Oh, boy. Yeah, the McFadden reference.
How soon we forget. Man, I mean, if there was a player made for the Wildcat, it was McFadden.
It really was, man.
And the thing is, he could throw.
He really could.
I don't think people really understood how well he could throw the football.
I know. I completely remember. I remember the
Mills up the middle.
His sophomore year, and they played Ford in the SEC championship game. He threw a touchdown to Felix Jones, and Vern Lundquist goes, he's 6 of 6 this year for 3 touchdowns.
Yeah. And the media thought it was kind of a trick ploy, but it's like, no, he played quarterback in high school, did he not?
He did.
So
And Pulaski Oak Grove, now known as Maumelle.
Ah. Mills again, right side. One man across the corner. Can't beat him. Here comes some laundry.
Think we're going to get a face mask.
Yep. Mills goes down at the 12.
Tackled by Sebastian Rodriguez. Flags on the play.
Yep, face mask.
Purple team.
And that will make it 1st and goal. Mr. Mills will come off after having his face mask yanked around.
It'll be 1st and goal for the White on the 7-yard line.
1st and goal from the 7. Bivens hands it off up the middle. Number 10, that is Taylor. Might have gotten to the 5.
Andrew Dawes and Jared Tubb made the tackle.
Thought we might see Relaford out of the Wildcat. Looks like we're going to have a timeout called. 35.2 left.
Timeout. Bulldogs.
Timeout Bulldogs. So it could have been anybody. 26-21 game. 35 left. Both teams, I think, with 2 timeouts left. So maybe what? Time? I'd get 3 plays in, couldn't you?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, there's Relaford. I was going to say, I didn't see him out there, but there he is. And a quick timeout's going to be taken now by Purple. They could not get lined up. You don't see that every day. Well, we'll get to halftime at some point. 26-21. I'm shocked at all. I haven't heard a motorcycle in a while. I know you just heard it. Well, everybody should be ready after this one.
Maybe this will be the play that is ran.
Yes. One can only hope. 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. White down 5 with the ball. And whistles and now a flag. Illegal procedure.
Ball start against the White Dogs.
Huh. That was a quick false start. I mean, I don't think they were all totally lined up.
I know.
That's quick.
Boggles the mind.
So that'll back it up 5. So now it'll be 2nd and goal from the 7 or 8. Change the play a little bit. Now the play clock's jumping around all over the place.
No, they're going quick.
Yeah, and they can't get lined up, or it's by deception. We'll see. Yeah, they got to take a timeout. They're not sure what's going on. And Coach Hill is not happy. You can just tell by the way he's walking out there. And it's gotten very, very sloppy very quickly.
I have a dream that one day this half will end.
Yeah, everybody's kind of hitting the wall right now. The late start has doomed us. You know, they're used to wrapping up by now. We're trying to just get to halftime. So we've had 3 timeouts and a penalty.
2 penalties, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's taken 5 minutes just to.
It's like the end of an NBA.
I mean, we've been stuck on 35.2 for like the last decade.
An NBA game is broken out at Harmon Field. Relaford out of the Wildcat. Makes some contact with a few folks at the 5 and manages to bull his way to the 2, and I think they're going to call a timeout with 26.8.
It's going to be their final timeout.
Yeah, and that's, well, it makes it tough now because that's their last timeout, is it not? Yeah, that's their last timeout because they had to burn one earlier, so you got 26.8. I don't know if you can run 2. If you run it here, you're going to be pushing it. Session Stand doing a nice business tonight. I mean, do you try to throw it here? Because an incomplete will stop the clock. But if you run,
I mean, it's on the half-yard line. If you can't fall
yeah,
forward,
that's true. That's true.
and get a half a yard,
Yeah.
let's pack it up and go
The
home.
only thing is, if you don't, and you got to get them unpiled, and
The good thing is that there's only one timeout left to be called.
Yeah. Relaford out of the Wildcat, low snap, goes to his right. They're on him, but he manages to break the plane. That was pretty impressive. He was trying to run. He had guys grabbing at him. He's trying to hold on to the football off a low snap, and Relaford goes in from the 1. So White is back on top by 1.
They're going to try the extra point to take a 2-point lead. That should give them the lead going into half, barring any craziness in the final 22 seconds.
Which, let's not put anything out of the realm of possibility. The way this half has concluded. The PAT is up, and he missed it.
Oh.
Kick is no good.
So the PAT fails, and we have a 1-point game. Now the question is, yep, there's Anderson. He's back. He's still walking a little, looked like he was walking a little gingerly, but I don't know if he was just doing that to get loose. He's definitely trying to stretch that leg. Yeah, seems to be walking with the normal gait. Maybe he's just trying to mess with the White team. And he's kind of walking just a little, walk good a couple steps and then kind of gingerly take one. But I would imagine White's going to squib it here. I mean, you wouldn't allow opportunity.
And you think they wouldn't even kick it in Anderson's direction.
No. Why? Why even take the chance? Purple is definitely playing up. They're almost playing it as if it's going to be an onside kick. And it was kind of a bona fide onside kick and corralled at the 40-yard line.
Covered by number 13, Jackson Woods.
So 20.1 seconds left. Ball at their own 40-yard line. 6th and final possession of the first half.
They're going to be conservative, or are they going to
take a shot? What do you do here? You've got one timeout. Now they start the clock, so this will probably be the final play. Well, they're going to air it out. Hudson runs for it. Now he's going to tuck it and run, and he's going to be just hog-tied by Relaford. And that's going to bring the first half to a close. So both teams will head to their respective locker rooms. And it was kind of nice to see some of the players exchange high fives off the opposing team before they head off. So 27-26 is our halftime score. We'll take a timeout and return with halftime festivities after this.
The Odom Law Firm is proud to continue its support of Fayetteville High School because this community is important to us. Our ties to Fayetteville run deep. For 45 years, we provided high-end legal services to the people of Fayetteville. But more than that, like many of you, our children have graduated from Fayetteville High School, are enrolled there now, or will be soon enough. Just another reason why Fayetteville's law firm will always be the Odom Law Firm. Come visit us at our new Uptown location for all your legal needs, and go Purple Dogs.
Savings this big come with their own theme music. State Farm agent Larry Biddle in Fayetteville, Arkansas can help you get all the discounts you deserve with a free discount double check. After all, real savings should fold, not jingle. Get to a better state. Call Larry Biddle today.
We take great pride in serving our Arkansas neighbors, which is why we've provided a commitment to our communities where we live and work for over 85 years. Chambers Bank is a proud sponsor of the Fayetteville High School football team and would like to say, go Bulldogs! Built on tradition, sustained by excellence. Chambers Bank, the natural choice for the natural state. Member FDIC.
State Farm agent Larry Biddle is here to help you protect all the moving parts of your life with auto, home, life, and financial services. Larry Biddle and his team make it simple to bring together what matters to you.
Home. It's more than a place. It's a state of mind. It's a feeling of comfort, security, family. It's a word that can take you back to your childhood bedroom, your backyard playground. If you are fortunate enough to own a new home for less than you can rent, in a great neighborhood, with warranty for your peace of mind, you are coming home to Roush Coleman.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town. To connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Daddy! Come!
Okay, all right. Did you do this?
Wow. We got you.
Yeah.
We scared you.
That wasn't funny.
We are back. Team's loosening up. We'll extend it halftime. 27-26. It just feels like a very late night right now. Of course, it's almost 9 o'clock, and we still have got a second half of football left to go.
I mean, we're going to have to dig in, like Lenny's saying, over the loudspeakers.
Yeah. Indeed. Late Thursday night, Harmon Field, Fayetteville. Entertaining first half. No telling what the second half's going to entail.
It was entertaining. A lot of speed on both sides of the ball for both teams. I got to think both defensive coordinators have worked something to kind of slow each other down. So got to think that there's going to be more defense played in the second half, but we'll see.
And very well could come down to the 2-point attempt, extra point.
Yeah, special teams could be critical here in the second half.
Both teams getting back in their bench areas, and the officials are ready to go. (27-26). Get set for quarter number 3. And maybe who has the ball last too.
That could be very true.
Purple will get possession. Down by 1.
Might see a squib kick here. I'm not
Could
positive.
And might even see an onside. Seen a little bit of everything. You got to be on your toes. Yeah, a little squibber, and they'll just smartly fall on it at the 38-yard line.
Onside kick covered by number 13, Jackson Woods.
And I don't know if technically that was an onside kick,
Bulldogs
but
take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I think he would have angled it a little more if he wanted it to be an onside kick, but I think it does what they needed to do. The bat had come into the press box momentarily.
Got to keep those things out of here.
Yeah, it's not good. All right, so Purple sets up shop at their own 38. Anderson up the middle and manages to make a couple nice moves, still on his feet, bowls a guy over at the 50, and he'll go out of bounds at the 48-yard line. And I'd say Tanner Anderson's good to go in the second half, Derek.
Yes, he looks just fine. Got enough rest at halftime. Going to probably have a healthy diet of runs from him.
That long halftime and then missing the last 2 minutes, which seemed to last an eternity of the second quarter. Would have been just the right amount of rest that he needed. They're getting shaken up. They'll give it to him again up the middle, and he's across the 40 and almost the 40. Brought down the 41-yard line. Walking just a little bit gingerly. But they're going to have, I mean, he's a tough kid. He's going to stay in there regardless. He'll get it again, going around the right side. He looks good on that one up the middle, and they pull him down at the 20-yard line. Here comes a late flag, and then another one from the back judge. Face mask?
Could be a horse collar. I couldn't really tell because of the glare, but
Anderson moving kind of slow.
Yeah, it looks like he re-aggravated it.
Yeah, boy, hate to see that. And he is very slowly walking off. Yeah, now he's going to go to the ground. You hate to see that. Cramp, maybe?
He could be cramping.
I mean, it is.
It is humid.
It's
It's
very
a,
humid.
It's a
and
humid
hot.
night.
So he'll come out. Trainers are looking at him. And it will bring up first down and goal just inside the 10-yard line for Purple.
Be first and goal for the Purple.
So who do you go to now with Anderson on the sideline? Well, that's who you go to right there. Number 9, who I don't have on the roster. Hutchinson.
We could call him Terrence Rock Jr.
Yeah. So Purple back in front now, 32-27. They'll go for 2. Just to make it a 7-point game. They go to the air, knocked down, and flags come out. Trying to go for Rice. And the back judge had the flag. Let's see who they're going to call this one on. A lot of contact. Could have gone either way.
Most likely PI on the defense.
Yeah. It appears that way. I don't know if they ever gave a signal, did they?
Pass interference against the White Dogs.
Yep. It's on the defense. So let's see who they go to here. Hudson throws. Is it caught?
It is.
It is.
I think he was trying to throw to
Zach Hudson's pass
Rodriguez.
Jackson Woods.
And Woods
Wood
ended up being the recipient.
Yeah. Inadvertently, but it works. So
Two-point
now
conversion.
34-27, so lead back to 7.
It may just end up being first to 60 wins.
Yeah. Well, at this rate, we're headed that direction, or maybe first to 50.
50 or 60, yeah.
Well, White's already set up. They know they're not going to kick it deep. Deepest man's at the 18. I'll tell you what, they're playing 11 yards off the ball, so if they wanted to try an onside kick, this wouldn't be a bad time to do it. Kick it away. Upman had it and lost it. Regains it. Across the 25, and he's going to be corralled at the 24.
Alonzo Relaford on the return.
Well, that's one of the few times Relaford's been bottled up tonight.
It really is. He's been hard to bring down. He's a very physical runner.
Especially when he gets a full head of steam going. But not that time.
White Dogs take over first and 10 from their own 24-yard line.
So they'll take over at their own 24. Looks like we got a new quarterback. Andrew Godfrey takes the snap, hands it off, and the defensive line of the purple team is just not letting whoever got that ball go anywhere. Looked like it might have been Taylor on the handoff.
Alonzo Relaford.
Yeah,
No, it was Relaford.
Yeah,
Wow.
Relaford got it.
Boy, I have not bottled him up at all tonight until that one. Well, the middle's been open,
A yard on the play.
but they have bottled it up now on that play. We'll see what they do here. Godfrey with Relaford to his left. He'll throw it up. He's got a man, caught it at the 48, and now he just tries to elude the defense. Brought down at the 35.
Lindsay.
Boy, Lindsay ran a nice route and just was wide open, and Godfrey hit him. Good pass. Big play. Puts him in purple territory at the 36-yard line. Godfrey comes over to talk to Coach Hill about what he wants to do here. See Anderson jogging on the far sideline trying to get that leg loose.
They're going to need him.
Yep. Relaford across the 35, across the 30, keeps moving the pile to about the 27, and he's going to be just short of a first down. Now that's the kind of running we're used to seeing from him this evening.
Just carrying people on his back.
Just moves.
Doesn't phase him.
Sebastian Rodriguez on the tackle.
He's a big kid. I mean, he's bigger than most of his linemen.
Mm-hmm. Big and fast. Which makes him hard to bring down. Anderson's going to end up running about 2 miles over there on the far sideline getting loose.
He's going to take direct snap here.
Yep, Relaford out of the Wildcat. To the right. Arm tackles, then they're going to get him down.
Well defense there. That's exactly how you play defense on that play.
And Sebastian Rodriguez made the tackle. Lost a yard on the play.
Little muggy conditions.
Yeah, it's very warm and humid tonight. Relaford on the right. Gets the handoff up the middle and tries to go to his left and somehow moves the pile across the 25. They move him back. The ball's down. Everybody's kind of scrambling around, but they're going to give him forward progress. He should have the first down. Should have it. I don't know if they'll give it to him. 94% humidity right now.
Ouch.
Yeah.
That hurts. That hurts to
It is
hear.
getting,
It already hurts enough to feel.
yeah, it's getting more humid by the moment. And we've got to put her down for purple. So they will attend to him.
I think you got to be cramping.
Yeah, 322. It's been unbelievably hot today and just keeps getting more humid and hotter. He's back after this. Rodriguez was the player shaken up.
We are back.
3rd and 3. And that one's snuffed out.
Cameron Taylor.
No, they'd given him the first down. They just hadn't updated the scoreboard.
Okay, yeah. Taylor, nowhere to go on that one. I think we're starting to see fatigue set in on both sides. Very sluggish. Second down and about 12. Handoff up the middle. Look at him go. Across the 20, almost to the 15.
Gonna be really
Mr.
close.
Taylor. Some fresh legs in there, and they're going to spot it. About the 17. That's going to be a long 3. A long 2. See what they do here. Taylor to his left. Double up top. They give it to Taylor. He runs into the wall, and he's not going anywhere. He's going to end up losing a yard. Well, Purple has shored up the middle of the defense. There was a lot of room to run earlier, and there's nowhere to run there now.
I don't know where Relaford's at.
No.
I see him down here on the sideline. I don't know why he's not in.
This is a big play right here. 4th and 3. Down 7. They're at the opponent's 17-yard line. Low snap. Throws it up, and Relaford's got to wait for it. He can't hold on to it. Tamari Relaford, the big tight end, was open, and he had to wait for the ball as the pass just hung up there, and he just was not able to pull it in. So it'll turn it over on downs.
Cowboys over on downs. Bulldogs take over 1st and 10.
So Purple now from their own 17 with the 7-point lead.
They can just
They
sit
can
on
open
it.
it up, yeah. They
Yeah.
milk some clock and maybe add to that lead. Anderson is not in there. Handoff around the right side. Look out. He's across the 30, 35, 40. Still moving across midfield. Nope, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds.
Conley Hudson. Ran out of
Hudson
bounds
with a
by
nice
2
run. Well, he's making the most of his opportunities so far as Mr. Hudson. And he's pumped up. He wants the ball again.
Down, Bulldogs.
Wow, they're going to say he stepped out back at the 44.
Yeah, he was tiptoeing down the sideline. I think they forced him out barely.
Well, that's a tough break for the white team. They're thinking they might have caught a break with Anderson being on the sideline, and then Hudson comes in, starts ripping off runs like that. Hudson again on a little delay draw. Across the 45, and he gets pulled down there.
Conley Hudson shot by Cameron Taylor.
And pick up 2.
Getting a 2 in the play. Bring up 2nd down and 8.
And under 40 seconds to go in quarter number 3. Mr. Rice waves toward the sidelines like, hey, I can get you a go route here.
It should be the last play of the quarter. I say keyword should.
Yes. Hudson up the middle, and there's nowhere to go.
Hey, you can tell both defensive coordinators have come
Made
up
some
with
adjustments.
Yeah, they made adjustments. They figured out how to not give up large chunk plays.
Yeah. The middle is not as open as it was. Well, we've got 3 quarters in the books. 1 more to go. 8 minutes left in this one. And the white team and the purple team battling it out. 7-point ball game. Back to Fayetteville after this.
The Odom Law Firm is proud to continue its support of Fayetteville High School because this community is important to us. Our ties to Fayetteville run deep. For 45 years, we provided high-end legal services to the people of Fayetteville. But more than that, like many of you, our children have graduated from Fayetteville High School, are enrolled there now, or will be soon enough. Just another reason why Fayetteville's law firm will always be the Odom Law Firm. Come visit us at our new Uptown location for all your legal needs, and go Purple Dogs.
savings this big come with their own theme music. State Farm agent Larry Biddle in Fayetteville, Arkansas can help you get all the discounts you deserve with a free discount double check. After all, real savings should fold, not jingle. Get to a better state. Call Larry Biddle today.
We take great pride in serving our Arkansas.
All right, fourth quarter. We're about to get underway. Handoff, left side. Mr. Anderson around the left side. Look out, cross the 40. No one's going to catch him. There he goes, Tanner Anderson. Oh, but a flag.
Bunch of
three
flags.
of them.
Four.
At the 15. And that may be coming back. It looks like Jackson Woods might have been called for a chop block.
Yeah,
and that's a shame because that was just totally irrelevant and unnecessary, if that's indeed what the call is. Because it was in the middle of the field while Anderson was down the left sideline. Unless we've got some kind of offsetting personal foul penalties. There's 4 flags on the field. Yep. So is it from the spot of the foul?
I believe so. The flags, I think it happened about the 15, so or 20, so looks like they're spotting it at the 34. So yeah.
Block in the back.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it was. It almost looked like a crackback.
Yeah, I mean, just totally not necessary.
Yeah.
I mean, it had no bearing on the play.
Oh yeah, I mean he was
gone.
He was totally gone.
So a great run by Anderson is brought back, and now it's 1st and 10 at the 34. And here comes the pressure, and there's nowhere to go. That penalty could end up being huge swing, a huge swing in the white team's favor. Instead of being up 2 scores, now the white defense has got to hold them 2 more plays.
Yeah, it's definitely taking the wind out of the purple sails. You can tell they're going to have to dial another play up for Anderson to make up for it.
And here it comes around the left side. He's across the 30. Look out. Holy Toledo, look at him go. Down to the 5 and thrown forward. And they're going to say out of bounds at the 3.
Tanner Anderson.
Man.
When in doubt, jet sweep with
Tanner Anderson.
Running out of bounds by Mark
I
Mello.
wish we had the total on number of yards he's got there. I mean, he's just been phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean,
he's got to be close to 200. I would think.
Yeah, we don't have any media relations staff here with any stats, but yeah, it's definitely in probably the 250 range.
Oh, it's crazy. It's impressive. And this is a guy who's come out a couple times because of possibly cramps. And now they'll get it on a jet sweep around the right side, and that's going to be a touchdown, and probably should have been a horse collar.
Mr. Rodriguez finds his way in the end zone.
Boy, they've just got all sorts of weapons. Between Rodriguez, Hudson, and Anderson.
So they cracked the 40-point plateau with that score.
You know, we said the first to 50. That may be truer than we thought. They'll go for 2. Well, this is big because this will make it a 3-score game, and they got it. So Rodriguez runs it in, then gets the 2. So now it's 42-27.
Young Life enters kids' worlds to befriend them on their terms. We earn the right to be heard, to share the greatest story ever told.
I care about these kids here in this city because I was one of them.
I want all of them to see and to understand that they're valuable, they're important, they're significant.
The Young Life leaders in my life, they're like a light to me. They just want to be your friend and to know you.
Learn more at younglife.org.
Wow. 6:48 to go in the ball game, 42-27. And a little squibber down the middle. Taken, and now look out. He's got some room. Oh, he's brought down at the 45-yard line. Alonzo Relaford. Boy, he was close to breaking loose on that.
He really was.
So now the white team, down by 15, takes over at their own 46-yard line, let's say. Turned it over on downs last time.
Going to need to score in a hurry as the clock's moving.
They'll go to the ground. And Mr. Mills could only get to the 47 before he's tied up there. As the clock continuing to roll under 6:20 to go. They'll go to the air. He's got a man open at the 40 and thrown out of bounds at the 33. Lindsay with the catch.
Lindsay's a really good route runner. You can tell that he's had some tutelage.
And then he'll move the chains. They're ready to go, and the chains aren't even set. Now they wind the clock. They'll run it again, and this time Mills, well, is kind of just running for his life at this point. Brought down at the 45, and they're going to lose about 16 yards on that play. No, 11. And there's Anderson again. He's been everywhere for purple tonight.
Yeah, he's been a warrior, man. I mean, to fight off, hobbled knee, leg, whatever, do what he's done on offense. Playing both ways the whole game has got to be pretty taxing.
Yeah. It's a name we're going to hear a lot of in the next 3 years. And I think Coach Hill wants to take a timeout. 5:01 to go. We'll take it with him.
The Odom Law Firm is proud to continue its support of Fayetteville High School because this community is important to us. Our ties to Fayetteville run deep. For 45 years, we provided high-end legal services to the people of Fayetteville. But more than that, like many of you, our children have graduated from Fayetteville High School, are enrolled there now, or will be soon enough. Just another reason why Fayetteville's law firm will always be the Odom Law Firm. Come visit us at our new Uptown location for all your legal needs, and go Purple Dogs.
All right, we are back. 5:01 to go. White, 2nd and 18. They got to get lined up and set. They need points. They need them in a hurry. They're going to go the air. Lindsey. Oh, he had it. And if he could have held on, he might have scored.
Godfrey's pass intended for Link Lindsey.
Maybe just a little bit behind him.
Lonnie Rice defending on play. Pass was in.
Good route. Third and 18. White's got to score on this possession somehow. They try a little trickeration. Here comes Mills around the left side.
Well played.
Double reverse, and Purple just says no. Razzle Dazzle did not work, and Mills is a little slow getting up.
He kind of got folded up like a cracker.
You hate to see that. The trainer is out there with him, and everybody takes a knee. And we'll take a timeout.
Savings this big come with their own theme music. State Farm agent Larry Biddle in Fayetteville, Arkansas can help you get all the discounts you deserve with a free discount double check. After all, real savings should fold, not jingle. Get to a better state. Call Larry Biddle today.
We take great pride in serving our Arkansas neighbors, which is why we've provided a commitment to our communities where we live and work for over 85 years. Chambers Bank is a proud sponsor of the Fayetteville High School football team and would like to say, go Bulldogs! Built on tradition, sustained by excellence. Chambers Bank, the natural choice for the natural state. Member FDIC.
Mills is up, walking off under his own power, and that's good news. So 4:34 to go. This is probably the ball game right here for White.
Yeah, they're going to need a conversion here to obviously extend their drive and probably extend the game, because I think Purple will just go to the Anderson diet and lean on him the rest of the way.
Got to dial it up and dial it up here. Godfrey. Relaford to his right. They throw it up. And
could have been
incomplete.
intercepted. Didn't really end up mattering, but
no.
They're actually going to get better field position because of it.
By letting go incomplete.
He would have gotten tackled by Tamari Relaford, so it works out.
Give the Purple defense credit. They have stopped White on downs both possessions of this half.
Yeah, I mean, they're pitching a shutout.
They've made the adjustments
for the second half. It was a 27-26 at the break.
Yep, that's been the difference. And Purple has cashed in on their two opportunities in the second half, and this will be their third possession as they take over at their own 42-yard line. So they can just run clock at this point, don't do anything fancy, and they will get a victory. Don't turn it over, that's the main thing. And they throw it, and it's complete and across the 50, look out, 40, 30, dragged out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Nice play call to Mr. Rodriguez. A little gutsy, though, to put it in the air right there. I think everybody was thinking Mr. Anderson was going to get that.
Purple might have had the over.
Yeah. Yeah, that should pretty much do it now. Hudson to the left of the quarterback. He'll take it up the middle, trying to find some blockers. Nope. None to be had. They'll end up losing a yard. Under 4 to go. And really no need to rush anything at this point. The clock is their friend. They're going to milk it for everything it's worth. Play clock's at 5. Hudson, delayed draw, gets across the 15 and inside the 10. Looks like he's about at the 9-yard line. So a big run by Hudson picks up yet another first down.
Cooper Martin and Michael Ray made the tackle.
Well, they may get 50 yet.
It'll be first and goal for the Purple on the 9-yard line.
Now they wind the clock. Purple travels to Siloam Springs next week, while the white team, it's down 62 to take on Farmington. Another draw play, and that's going to be a touchdown as Mr. Anderson gets the call from the 9.
How many is that tonight?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Cinco.
It's not every night you score 5 touchdowns.
So
They'll go for 2, going for 50.
If there was a windy star of the game, it'd definitely be Tanner Anderson.
He'll get it on the 2-point conversion, and did he get in? He did.
So they hung half 100, as Barry Switzer so eloquently put it years ago.
50-27 is our score with 2:39 to go. And it has been impressive tonight to see the running back talent in this Fayetteville system. First between Woodland and Ramey, now between purple and white. Coach Dawson has got to be down there smiling somewhere.
Yeah, the coaching staff's got to be happy with what they're going to have at their disposal for the next 3 years.
Impressive. We've seen 77 in this one. We saw what? 91 in the first game?
87. 61-26 was the final.
Yeah, it's a point. Math was never my forte. It's been a point bonanza tonight. Here comes the squib. And it's bobbled around. Oh, my goodness, Purple's got it. Purple has recovered it at their 30 of white. Well, this is kind of an interesting decision from this standpoint. These guys go to the same school. They practice, same time as coaches know each other. Do you just kind of take a knee here, or do you let some guys who don't normally play, and what happens, happens?
I think they might let Tanner Anderson go for number 6.
Yeah. You just never know. So
no, he's out. He's not out there. They probably got their backups in now.
Yeah. So from the 31, Yeah, we've got guys in there we don't even have on the roster.
Caleb Morris on the carry.
Morris.
Jose Navarro made the tackle.
Winding down now, the final 2 minutes.
Yeah, Morris on another carry. They're just letting Rodriguez run the
Caleb
Wildcat.
Morris. Elijah Price and Link Lindsay on the tackle.
And 1:20 to go. This may be the final play of the ball game.
Should be. Hope it is.
Yeah. Again, Morris, and he's corralled at the line of scrimmage. And I can't imagine they'll be in a real hurry to spot this one.
Jose Navarro.
Yeah, they're going to have to run one more.
Fourth down and 4 for the Dogs.
Well, yeah, they're going to have to snap it. They tried to delay starting the play clock as long as they could, and they just couldn't anymore. They may just go ahead and take the delay again. No, they're just going to let the clock run. Okay, that'll work. So, impressive showing by Purple. Victorious 50-27, and it was tied at halftime.
24-0. Second half in favor of Purple.
Remember, the varsity will be up in Bentonville tomorrow night, and hope to see everyone out here
Incredible.
up there tomorrow night.
A lot of talent. The future looks bright for Fayetteville, does it not, Derek?
It looks very bright. They got a lot of speed to burn, a lot of athletes that they can. You're going to see a lot of Tanner Anderson and both the Rellafords and Link Lindsay. A lot of young faces that are going to get a lot of varsity action the next 3 years.
All right, well, that'll bring it to a close. We thank everybody for being a part of the broadcast tonight. For Derek Oxford, I'm Blair Cartwright. Good night. Our final score: Purple 50, White 27.